Hello, welcome to Math Made Public. Today we're going to talk about calculating the mean or the average of a data set. So the mean comes from an area in mathematics called statistics. And statistics are used in real life all the time, whether it's in business or scientific research or the number of hours you play video games during a week, okay? So let's discuss this scenario here, which represents the points scored during a basketball game for one individual player. So if you notice, these represent the points over a 5-game period, okay? So this player during game 1 scored 2 points. During game 2, they scored 6 points. During game 3, 4 points. Game 4, 2, 4, 6, 7 points. And game 5, they scored 1 point, okay? So when we're thinking about a player in this example and what type of player they are and what they score on average, we have to find the mean of this data set to get a real good picture, okay? So because right now, if we look at game 5, this player only scored 1 point. So let's say they made 1 free throw, okay? But in game 4, they scored 7 points. So maybe during game 5 they weren't having such a great day, okay? Or maybe they weren't feeling well. So this one game doesn't necessarily describe the type of player this person is. So what we want to do is we want to find the average. So in order to find the average of a data set, the first thing we have to do is we have to add up all the points that this person scored during this 5-game period, okay? So I'm going to add 2 plus 6 plus 4 plus 7 plus 1, okay? Now what I want to do is I want to divide that total by the number of games that this represents, which is 5, okay? And what we want to remember is what's happening when we divide. When we divide, we're creating equal groups, okay? So let's add. So this is 8 plus 4 is 12. Plus 7 is 19 and plus 1 is 20. So I have 20 divided by 5. Again, the 5 represents the number of games. So 20 divided by 5 is 4. Okay. So what this represents is that this person is scoring on average 4 points a game. Okay. So if I were to think about this player, I would imagine that anytime I watch this player, that they're going to score around 4 points a game. Okay. So let's think about what's happening to the picture when we're doing this calculation. What I'm doing is I'm evening out the field. Okay. So I can look at it as I'm taking these points and I'm moving them so that they're equal groups represented here. Okay, so I'm just going to move them until I have an even playing field here. So if you notice now, each game has 4 points and they're all the same amount, right? So that's representing these 4 points. That's what's happening when we do the division. Okay. So mean can be very, very useful. It has a lot of meaning and it's important in real life to calculate many areas of importance. All right, learn it, teach it, pass it on.